of the EEC Asia Pacific. Welcome to everyone who's here, and welcome also to the Honorable Dr. Hazland Aberdeen, who is the Minister of MISTI in Sarawak, Ministry of Energy Sustainable Sarawak. And with him on the panel is Dr. Abdullah Zaidal, who is the Deputy State Secretary, Economic Planning and Development, Government of Sarawak. Then we also have Madam Siti Aisyah Adnan, the Senior Vice President, Corporate Services, Sarawak Energy Berhad. And next to him is Robert Hardin, CEO of SEDC Energy, who happens to be an EIC member as well. Thank you for... okay. I would like to explain a bit about the culture aspects of for VIPs in Malaysia. Normally, Dato' is an honorific title awarded by the ruler of Sarawak. So I don't have a Dato'. Dato' has a Dato'. So, and normally, what we do in Malaysia, for somebody with a title Dato', it will be preceded by the words "Yang Berbahagia," which literally means he who is mostly happy. So as you can see, Dato' is always smiling. The Honorable Dato' Dr. Hazland. And then the second level is called Yang Berbahagia. Now that's translated into he who has to work hard. So normally this is the second tier below the Dato'. So he has to work hard to make Dato' happy. So anyway, this is my... I'm here almost every year for EEC, and before that offshore Europe. And each time I get the reports that the weather in Aberdeen is reasonably warm, and every time I get disappointed. So this morning I went for the run in a t-shirt, then that's it, I didn't go far, so it was just too cold. Anyway, so this session is about to spotlight Sarawak's rapidly evolving energy landscape, highlighting its bold decarbonization agenda, policy innovations and pioneering projects in hydrogen, renewables and low-carbon fuels. As Sarawak positions itself as a key player in Asia's energy transition, this discussion will explore how the state is unlocking new export potential through technology, policy reform, and industry collaboration. Attendees will gain insights into the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead, and how global partners can participate in and benefit from Sarawak's energy journey. 2 points I want to make from my own experience dealing with Sarawak is that almost everybody that I met at the government level, at the state-owned companies, at the civil servants level, speak the same language and share the same vision. We're very united. So I don't see that anywhere else, anywhere in Malaysia or even in ASEAN region. And then secondly, they are very passionate and they're very knowledgeable about energy, or energy transition and net zero. So with that, I would like to invite now the Honorable Deputy Minister, Dr. Hazland Aberdeen, to give a keynote speech.
Thank you, our moderator, Encik Azman. Very good morning to Stuart Bowley, EIC, and ladies and gentlemen. This morning I have to read a text actually, because our Right Honourable Premier was supposed to come here to speak to all of you, but I've been entrusted to represent him, and so I have to read his text. Sarawak actually is an island on the island of Borneo. It's a state on the island of Borneo, which has a population of about 2.5 million people, and it represents about 37 ethnic groups. We are a diverse and harmonious society and our official language are Bahasa Melayu, English, and of course the native dialects. Beyond our cultural richness, Sarawak is blessed with abundant natural resources. Our economic development over the decades has been supported actually by timber, oil and gas, and also coal. However, Sarawak is not standing still. In the early 2000s, we made a bold and strategic shift towards renewable energy. This shift led to major investments in hydropower, leveraging our vast river systems through projects like the Bakun Dam, the Murum Dam, and the Baleh hydroelectric dams. These projects form the backbone of our Sarawak Corridor of Renewable Energy, SCORE, a key initiative that continues to drive sustainable investment-led growth in the state. Today, Sarawak is advancing its ambition to become a resilient and diversified energy hub in Southeast Asia. But what we do, we mean by an energy hub. But being an energy hub is not merely a title, but a strategic pursuit. It means utilizing our geographical position, our natural resources, and our forward-looking policies to contribute meaningfully to regional energy resilience. Our approach involves the development of 4 strategic energy-related hubs, each with a distinct focus, yet collectively contributing to our overarching ambition as POLUS. Number 1 is the Renewable Energy Hub. Sarawak is richly endowed with natural resources, i.e. hydropower, solar, biomass, that forms the foundation of our renewable energy ambitions. Under our power sector strategy, Sarawak aims to achieve 10 gigawatt of renewable energy capacity by 2030 and expand to 15 gigawatt by 2035. Currently, our 70% of our electricity comes from hydropower, making Sarawak one of ASEAN's lowest carbon emitters in the power sector. Sarawak is committed to supporting Southeast Asia's clean energy transition. Together with Kalimantan, Indonesia, we have the potential to be the battery of ASEAN, supplying renewable power to our Southeast Asian neighbors through the interconnected Borneo and ASEAN power grid, as shown. Our first step toward regional collaboration began nearly a decade ago. It started with the Sarawak West Kalimantan Power Grid interconnection, also referred to as the Trans-Borneo Power Grid, the first Brunei Darussalam, Indonesia, Malaysia, Philippines, East ASEAN Growth Area, BIMBIAGA, power flagship project under the ASEAN Power Grid Initiative, and formed the first leg of energy trading between Malaysia and Indonesia. This interconnection enables West Kalimantan to import hydropower from Sarawak while advancing Sarawak's own power export ambitions. The project has set a precedent for future regional energy trading and integration. Sarawak is also committed to realizing the Sarawak-Brunei Darussalam power interconnection by 2030 with an initial export capacity of 30 to 50 megawatts. Additionally, Sarawak is on track to export approximately 30 to 50 megawatts of renewable power to Sabah, our sister state in Malaysia, by the end of this year. Sarawak's regional energy collaboration continues to progress. The 1,000 megawatt interconnection project to Singapore is advancing, with Malaysia and Singapore having reached an agreement. Technical discussions are now in their final stages, given the complexity of installing one of the world's few long-distance submarine cables. We are working closely with all stakeholders, including Indonesia. We are proud to be among the few jurisdictions in the region with the capacity to share clean energy beyond our borders. The second hub is the natural gas hub. Sarawak holds nearly 60% of Malaysia's natural gas reserves. Through our Sarawak Gas Roadmap, we are developing 4 major gas hubs to support both domestic industrialization and the needs of the export market. As natural gas is globally recognized as a transition fuel, it plays an increasingly important role in global decarbonization strategies. Sarawak intends to maximize its value responsibly. The third hub is the Carbon Capture and Storage (CCUS) hub. Sarawak is well positioned to become a regional leader in carbon capture and storage, a critical technology in the global transition towards net zero emissions. We are proud to hold over 65% of Malaysia's total geological carbon storage potential, thus placing Sarawak at the forefront of national and regional decarbonization efforts. The fourth hub is the hydrogen hub. Recognizing the critical role of clean energy, Sarawak launched the Sarawak Hydrogen Hub in early 2024. Our flagship large-scale green hydrogen initiatives, the Hornbill and the Hibiscus projects with the Japanese and the Koreans, are progressing well and are expected to complete their front-end engineering design by the end of this year. A new hydrogen hub is also being planned in Kuching, further strengthening Sarawak's role in Southeast Asia's emerging hydrogen economy. Sarawak is also the first state in Malaysia to introduce dedicated legislation to regulate the hydrogen industry, hence providing regulatory clarity and confidence to investors, developers, and also the public. Ladies and gentlemen, these 4 hubs in renewable energy, natural gas, carbon capture and storage, and hydrogen forms the cornerstone of Sarawak's clean energy transformation. They reflect both our environmental responsibility and our economic ambition to generate quality jobs, attract high-value investments, and position Sarawak as a key player in the regional energy ecosystem. To drive the growth and coordination of these strategic sectors, the Sarawak government will introduce a suite of comprehensive and forward-looking energy policies, which include the Sarawak Energy Transition Policy, the Sarawak Energy Efficiency Roadmap, the Sarawak Hydrogen Economy Roadmap, and the Sarawak Sustainability Blueprint. These policies are projected to unlock investment opportunities worth £63.9 billion to £77.4 billion, boosting Sarawak's cumulative gross domestic product (GDP) impact by £50.4 billion until 2035. It is also projected to create an average of 44,000 new high-value energy sector jobs, driving a sustainable and prosperous future for the state. These jobs will be generated by new industries, which can boost opportunities for local, small and medium-sized enterprises, attract foreign direct investments, FDI, and strengthen our regional and global competitiveness. Our initiatives in energy have not gone unnoticed. The World Economic Forum, WEF, has recognized Sarawak's leadership in this transition. Our Right Honourable Premier of Sarawak have been invited to share our green energy ambitions at the WEF annual meeting of the new champions in Tianjin, China, this 26th of June. At the same time, Bintulu, a division in Sarawak, has been nominated as Malaysia's first candidate for the WEF Transitioning Industrial Cluster, a reflection of WEF's confidence in our ability to balance industrial growth with sustainability. Transitioning industrial clusters, TIC, are geographic areas where co-located businesses and industries collaborate to transition from traditional practices to cleaner, low-carbon operations aligned with net zero goals. To date, 35 industrial clusters have signed on to the initiative, including the Port of Rotterdam in Netherlands, Ohio Clean Hydrogen Hub Alliance in the US, and the Kawasaki Carbon Neutral Complex in Japan. Ladies and gentlemen, as Malaysia assumes the ASEAN chairmanship in 2025 with the theme Inclusivity and Sustainability, Sarawak stands ready to contribute significantly to the nation's regional leadership in advancing the green economy agenda. Our advanced energy capacity, pioneering carbon management frameworks, and leadership in CCUS position Sarawak as a crucial partner in demonstrating how ASEAN can achieve sustainable growth and address climate change collaboratively. Sarawak is open for business, and more importantly, Sarawak is open for collaboration. We extend a sincere invitation to partners, investors, innovators, and like-minded nations to join us on this exciting and vital journey. Before I conclude, I am pleased to share that Sarawak will be hosting the International Energy Week Summit in 2025 from the 15th to 17th of July 2025 at the Borneo Convention Center in Kuching. We welcome you to attend and witness firsthand the progress we are making in advancing the energy transition. Thank you, and I wish you all a productive and inspiring conference. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Dr. Hazland, Deputy Minister. And now we are going to proceed with the